Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new stuff to go over. The new set has been announced in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Everybody's favorite leaker Riddler Khu has given us an update about Legend ZA, and we also have some Nintendo Switch stuff to go over as well. A lot of things to break down, so if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try to hit 500 likes, really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, the new Pokemon TCG Pocket set has been revealed. It is a Space Time Smackdown and it releases on the 30th of January 2025. There has been a little bit of confusion with this date because on the actual trailer they say the 29th of January. And then in other places, like on Cerebi, it says the 30th of January. It's just simply because of time zones. I think it's dropping quite late in America on the 29th, and then obviously relatively early in the morning on the 30th in places like Europe and stuff, which isn't great because it drops at like 2 in the morning for me. But either way, the new set has been revealed. Trading also been revealed as well. That's coming out like the day before. But either way, Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next set for Pokemon TCG Pocket has been revealed. Space Time Smackdown. It releases on the 30th of January 2025. We've covered everything about this on the Pokemon Pocket channel, so if you've not subscribed to that yet, or if you've not seen it and you do want to, I guess, have updates on all the latest Pokemon TCG Pocket stuff, it's just in the description down below. HD Pocket, keep up to date with all the Pocket stuff. And then, like I say, new cards have also been revealed for this new TCG set. So first, look at some cards from Pokemon TCG Pocket Space Time Smackdown. So this is all about Generation 4. We have Palkia EX, which is basically just a much better version of Articuno EX. We have Dialga EX, which is going to be a massive boost to Steel-type decks. And then we also have a Lucario as well, which has the ability Fighting Coach, which will obviously boost Fighting-type decks as well, because attacks used by your fighting Pokemon do plus 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So that's obviously very, very useful in regards to fighting Pokemon, steel Pokemon, and then water Pokemon as well. Trading has also had an update. We have the new release date for this, which is on the 29th of January. Again, 28th of January if you're in America, 29th of January, the early hours of the morning everywhere else. But yeah, trading will be added to Pokemon TCG Pocket on the 29th of January 2025. So we have a little bit of an update about this as well, what it actually looks like on the screen. You seemingly have like a timer to like make this trade. There's also like trade kind of hourglasses and trade sort of very similar to like the Wonder Pick energy and stuff like that. You have trade energy now as well, so you can only make so many during a day, and I'm assuming bigger cards or I guess more rarer cards will cost more trading energy than your like basic commons and stuff. But that's all the trading stuff, and as well as that, the new event went live today in Pokemon TCG Pocket as well, the Psychic type Mass Outbreak event. Basically it's just very, very similar to the other outbreaks we've had in regards to, I think we've had a Moltres one maybe, or an Arcanine one or something like that. But either way, this is live from today until the 29th of January, so of course when trading and everything happens. These are your possible Wonder Pick options, so Mewtwo, Gardevoir, Curlier, Mew EX, Sigilyph, Behem, and Florges. And then you have your possible bonus pick options as well, being Ralts, Curlier, Sigilyph, Behem, Elgium, Floette, Flabebe, yada yada yada. You also have your Pack Hourglass, your Wonder Hourglass, and a shop ticket as well. So very, very useful because the bonus picks are obviously free. So you might be able to get a couple of extra Pack Hourglasses from that. You can get special flair for Mew EX as well, and then also some missions, just collecting a Mew card and then Wonder Picking a few times. You get shop tickets and Wonder Hourglasses, all that jazz. So that is Pokemon TCG Pocket updates. Like I say, in the description down below is our Pokemon TCG Pocket if you want to check it out. All of the updates and stuff, keep you up to date with it on there. But next up, we have a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet event that's been announced. So we have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet online competition has been announced. The Global Challenge 2024 I runs regulation G rules. Participants get a gold bottle cap, ability patch, and 100,000 LP as well. So if you take part in this competition, I think that's supposed to be 2025, I'm not sure, but either way, 2025 Global Challenge I runs regulation G rules. Participate, I think you just have to take part in 3 battles. You don't have to win them, you just have to take part in them. You get a gold bottle cap, an ability patch, and 100,000 LP as well. So that's the latest update for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Moving on, we have some new updates from Riddler Khu. So again, doesn't look like we're going to get any information from Pokemon Legend ZA this week. Again, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like that is going to be the situation. And because we've not had anything, Riddler Khu has seemingly posted some more information. Now, Again, I completely understand that his credibility is just gone now. I'm just bringing you the news. A lot of you guys that watch videos will still believe him because he did have a very good track record in the back. I, for one, don't really believe him anymore. I think that his source has just not got information about Legends EA. I think he's 100% fine for like Scarlet and Violet, and if we get any events about Scarlet and Violet, Riddler Khu's information is correct. It's just I don't think that he has a ton about Legends EA, and I just don't think he wants to really like leave the spotlight. I might be wrong. I'm just going to be bringing you the news. Again, I don't believe him anymore, but about Pokemon Legends EA, until he gets something right, I feel like I don't know, I feel like he's just got too many things wrong to really, I guess, for me to believe him, really. It's hard to explain. Either way, though, this is what he's been posting, so take this with a grain of salt. Choose to believe him if you want. But he says, more on the way, and he's revealed a promo Evolution card. So when people saw this, they all thought it was going to be like an Evolution, stuff like that in Pokemon Legends EA, which could still happen. We were supposed to get an Evolution in Generation 7. Didn't get it, was scrapped because it looked too similar to fan art. Maybe we get one in Legends EA, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, he put more on the way in regards to Eevee here. And we have Jean here saying, considering this is an image from Pokemon TCG Pocket, sounds like just saying new Eevee promo cards are in the app. As your average Evolution lover, I know better than to assume it's hinting at a new Evolution. And he replied saying, shall focus on Gen 1 family expansion with A1 data mining. So A1 is obviously Genetic Apex, so I think it is roughly about Pokemon TCG Pocket regarding the Eevee. So doesn't mean there's going to be a new Evolution. Again, whether you believe him or not, this isn't referring to a new Evolution. It's just about Pokemon TCG Pocket. And then someone said, you know, when is it happening? He said later this month, ZA stuff or TCG Pocket. And then he says the cards, so TCG Pocket, so not the ZA stuff. And then, as well as that, he says, before people start freaking out over ZA news or a new Evolution, Riddler Khu is most likely referring to TCG Pocket getting Gen 4 later this month. But then he says a mix. He says also Gen 2 EX inside. So the Gen 2 EX inside is referring to Pokemon TCG Pocket, but he says a mix. So what he's referring to here is a mix of Pokemon TCG Pocket and Pokemon Legends EA. Again, whether you believe him or not. And then we also have Villain L saying Pokemon Legends EA news tomorrow because, like I say, this was kind of like the last day for them to announce something because they very rarely announce things on Friday. It could still happen, but it's very, very rare for them to announce something on the Friday for the Monday. They're not going to announce something on the Friday for the Saturday. That never ever happens. But they could announce something on the Friday for the Monday. They have done it in the past. I can't remember what game it was for, but I definitely remember them doing something on the Friday announced for the Monday. It might have been Pokemon Day. I don't really remember. But either way, we have L here saying Pokemon Legends EA news tomorrow. And then he says merch on the way. So assume the date by yourself. So he's still saying that merch is on the way, but he's just not talking about what he said last week with the winky faced kind of regarding a hint to Pokemon Legends ZA news. We've got Blaze and Cinderella saying, so we're still getting starter merch before ZA before February the 1st. So we're all just kind of a bit in limbo at the moment. We have no idea what he's really saying. He's clearly gone back on what he said, and I think that's just simply because he just doesn't know. I feel like he has been talking about January news for a very, very long time. You know, that's not new to us. We know that that has been what he's kind of referencing and stuff like that. That's not crazy to assume that you know, we would be getting something, because obviously that's what he said. But he's most likely been wrong. I highly doubt we're going to get anything next week, because we're getting all the TCG Pocket stuff next week. We're getting trading, and we're getting the new set on the Wednesday and the Thursday, and both of those are like big days for Pokemon kind of trailer drops. So the only day they could really drop something next week is the Tuesday, which is the 28th. So I just think we're not going to get ZA news this month. And if we don't get anything this month, we're not going to get anything until Pokemon Day, because they're not going to drop a trailer just before Pokemon Day. It just makes absolutely no sense. We are getting a Nintendo Direct in February, so maybe there is something in that. Because that's a Switch 1 Direct. But again, why would they drop something in that so close to Pokemon Day? They'd rather just save it, unless it's just a mini trailer or something. But yeah, he's still saying merch on the way. But I don't see how they can do merch without a trailer, because we don't know anything about the game. How can they make merch for something when they have showed us nothing about it. If they make any kind of starter merch, it just confirms the starters, so they have to show us the starters. He also had this reply as well, people kind of like raising the point that he has been wrong and stuff, and he's kind of been like, I guess, defending himself. But we have this person here saying, it's not to say that Khu is washed. I do think after Pokemon Day, Riddler Khu sources will actually get info, yada yada yada. And he says, oh, do you mean the official revealed a lot in 2024? So he's saying, you know, Pokemon themselves didn't reveal anything in 2024. How bright is the official news compared with your so-called dark here? Don't know what he's talking about. I think he's just saying, what's the comparison between the official news and this news here, because the official news is giving you nothing as well. And then he says, let alone the Akaku riddles we shared, expect the dates of info announcements in 2025. But the Akaku riddles they've shared have all turned out to be wrong. Like, the only things they've given us are, I guess, Mega Evolution riddles, which we don't know are true until we get the reveal. And we don't even know what Mega Evolution he's talking about anyway, because he doesn't give us the answer. He gives us a riddle, we think we get it, and then he just waits until it's revealed, and then he goes, this is what I was talking about. So he hasn't given us anything. Like, I don't know, it's really annoying, because I really, really want him to be right. I'm not here, you know, defending him or anything. I want him to be right. I want a leaker in the community that can give us information during these dry spells, because last year we got nothing regarding Pokemon apart from TCG Pocket, so I want him to be right. And then yeah, he's just kind of like defending himself as well, but he's still saying there's going to be merch. I don't know what's happened to the January news. I can't see it now unless it's shadow dropped, which I just don't see the point, because next week is just all about TCG Pocket. When are we going to get the ZA news? And he's clearly said multiple times that we're going to get ZA news as well. Like all of this stuff here, you know, thanks to the irresponsible hackers, our Akaku 0 now turns, our Akaku O turns into J. It's obviously January, but it's still before Pokemon Day, so not bad. So he's saying the news is in January before Pokemon Day. He then went on to say, that's all for the official 24 part, but don't worry, we will cook more for the blank days till our January soon. And then he says, so now the Switch 2 get revealed, we can expect a Kaku next week, and he did the winky face. So on two different situations, he's literally referenced January before Pokemon Day, and then he's also done the winky face last week. So he can't really backtrack from this. He said that we're getting news in January, and we're running out of days. And with Pokemon TCG Pocket next week, I don't see where it's coming from. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those. It doesn't look like we're going to get anything. I mean, Pioro literally said as well he's not heard anything about a trailer, so it's not looking good for Riddler Khu right now. But let me know your thoughts on it. Do you still believe him, or are you just kind of done with him now? Like I say, I don't really believe him until he starts getting things right again. He's just someone that got things right and has got things wrong. I just wouldn't really put him on the pedestal that he once was when he was giving us all those leaks and stuff. We'll still cover him on the channel because he is still potentially a news source, and like I say, some of you guys do still want to hear what he has to say. But personally, I'm not going to believe him. I'll just bring you the news on what he's saying. But anyway, moving on, we got some Switch stuff to go over. So rumor retailer listing mentions a new 3D Mario and Zelda remake/remaster set for 2025. So this was posted on Go Nintendo saying big games on the horizon. So if we've seen anything come true in 2024, it's that insiders and retailers definitely had the scoop on some information tied to Nintendo. We saw multiple insiders get info spot on about the Nintendo Switch 2, and retailers also added some listings that lined up with titles landing on the Switch and more. So wondering if that trend is set to continue into 2025, we've got some new retailer information today that will soon be put to the test. So retailer Newegg has a rather interesting listing on their website, and it potentially provides some details on Pokemon software we're going to see in 2025. The listing in question is for one for a $50 eShop card, which for whatever reason includes some potential information on what's next for Nintendo. So the listing on the eShop card looks mostly normal, but the description is where things get interesting. So the description includes a quick rundown of titles heading to Nintendo fans in 2025, and it makes mention of both a new 3D Mario and a remake/remaster of a Legend of Zelda game. We've got no idea where or how this information got added to Newegg listing, but it's just like the rumors of these games are new. People have been expecting a Zelda remake/remaster for quite some time now, and even more people are thinking a new 3D Mario is going to debut on the Switch 2 before the year closes out. Now the question is whether Newegg added this info to their listing based on concrete knowledge, or they're just playing off the same rumors the rest of us have been hearing. So potentially something there. Again, we know we're going to get a 3D Mario game. It's been heavily rumored. The Zelda remake / remaster, I mean Twilight Princess and Wind Waker have been heavily rumored for the Switch one. They could be announced in February next month in the Nintendo Direct. We'll have to wait and see. But just some food for thought there about that. But that is everything that I wanted to cover for today's video. Let me know your thoughts on everything that we covered. Again, make sure to check out the Pocket channel in the description down below if you want to keep up to date with all the Pocket news. We'll still cover Pocket on this channel as well, but just not in as great a detail as on the Pocket channel. And then let me know your thoughts on the whole Riddler Khu situation as well. He says a mix here regarding Eevee. I don't know if that means anything or not, but let me know your thoughts on that. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Let's try and hit 500. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. And then have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.